Yes, people, after 26 years, the weekly airing of One Piece is finally going to be over. Because after the Egghead arc is finished, starting with Elbaf, One Piece is going to become a seasonal anime. Yeah, this is huge. This is massive. Like, after 26 years, the weekly airing is just done. Now, I guess you can officially say that weekly airing of anime is just finally over. Because One Piece was basically the last runner of this whole type of airing. You know, back in the days of like Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Dragon Ball, Black Clover, even. Those days are basically behind us. So, Toei Animation actually put out a tweet saying that breaking news from One Piece News. One Piece will go on a 3-month break starting this January. You know, basically after the Egghead arc is finished, so returning in April 2026 with the start of the Elbaf arc. Beginning in 2026, the anime series will also kick off its new production schedule, dividing it to 2 parts for a maximum of 26 episodes per year. In order to dive even deeper into the heart of the One Piece world, incorporating more content, tempo, and pacing of the original manga. Now, this might sound scary for a lot of people, but in my mind, this is actually a huge win. Now, I'll tell you why, but I just want to address this that I know some people are going to be sad about this because, you know, One Piece is no longer going to be a show where you can just tune in each week and just watch it. But I would say One Piece, even now, is basically not a weekly show. Because, mind you, like each month we basically get like 3 episodes and then we get a break. And also, we just came off a 6-month break. And every now and then we get a month break both in manga and the anime. So the weekly schedule is basically non-existent at this point. I would say their schedule was really in a bad spot. Like it was basically panic mode because with the level of animation that we're getting, because like every 3 or 4 weeks we're getting a legendary episode, and with the stuff that is going to come in Elbaf, you know, if you have read the manga, it is insane. It is bigger than anything that we have seen in One Piece this far. Like, it is massive, this stuff that is going to happen in Elbaf. So I do understand that if the team is going to provide this level of animation for Elbaf as well, and even the arcs after that, something had to change. Because if you have been keeping up with the anime, you know that every now and then we do get a really just bad episode. But going forward, just imagine that there is not going to be episodes like that if One Piece becomes a seasonal anime. And they said that 26 episodes per year. So we get 13 episodes, and after that, a 3-month break. Then again, 13 episodes and a 3-month break, and just so on and so forth. It's highly likely that they're going to give each episode an amazing animation. Just like in Shibuya Incident in Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Like in that season, each episode was just godlike. And imagine that with One Piece. Imagine that with Elbaf. And I don't want to spoil anything if you have not seen it or you have not caught up with the manga. But you know, if you know what backstory I'm talking about. Even in Elbaf itself, you know. Now, there was another thing that they're going to adapt it 1 chapter, 1 episode. Now, you might think, okay, that's insane. In Jujutsu Kaisen, we get like 3 chapters or like 4 chapters per episode. But in One Piece's case, because the manga has been really fast-paced in the past few like months, I would say it is not that scary because the anime can totally like add on those scenes. As we saw with the like Zoro versus Rob Lucci's fight, They added a lot. They basically made a single panel into a 4-minute fight. So I truly believe that even if they go like one chapter, one episode, the pacing will not be that bad. Because, mind you, it's already fast paced in the manga. So if they add just a little bit, I'm not saying filler, but like add on to the like fights or, for example, the important moments, the pacing will just be perfect. Now, some people might just be against this because they say that no, One Piece should have stayed weekly or like that. Now, listen, personally, I think that if we're going to get a better adaptation, or for example, the quality is going to remain the same over the span of the episode and just be godlike, I'm fine with that. And at the end of the day, if I have to wait so that One Piece can get an amazing adaptation, I'm totally fine with that. If it means that the quality is going to be better and both Oda and the team are going to have a better schedule, then I'm totally fine with that. So you don't need to just freak out and think that, oh no, this is a bad thing. This is an amazing thing. I was really happy that they have finally decided this thing. And mind you, like 26 episodes per year, that's even like more than My Hero. And we're already getting My Hero like basically every year and a half or every year. So it's not like it's going to be completely dry. We're still getting a good amount of episodes, I would say. Like, I am so excited for this thing. Egghead has been a blast. And because I have read the manga and I know what's going to come, all I can say that just get ready because you're about to witness peak like you have never seen before. That's about it. Bye!